strikes. President Trump says the targets were ISIS terrorists who he says have been attacking Christians and push for peace. Ukraine's president says he plans to meet with President Trump this weekend as he signals he could be willing to back down on some of his previous red lines. Welcome to our viewers here in the United States and around the world. I'm Wolf Blitzer. Pamela Brown has the day off, and you're in the Situation Room. New this morning, we're learning more about the latest U.S. military strikes ordered by President Trump. Listen. The president says the deadly strikes successfully targeted ISIS terrorists in Nigeria. He accuses the Islamic State of slaughtering Christians in the African nation, and he says there could be more U.S. strikes on the group. CNN national security correspondent Kylie Atwood is here with me in the Situation Room. What have you learned this morning about this latest development? This serious stuff.
Serious stuff happening on Christmas Day. This occurred, as you said, in northwest Nigeria along the border with Niger. According to a U.S. official, there were 2 ISIS camps that were targeted. AFRICOM said that there were multiple terrorists who were killed. We don't know the exact figure on that, but we should note that President Trump said this would happen because there were Christians who were primarily being targeted by the ISIS terrorists in that area. And we should also note that the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, said in a post on social media yesterday that there would be more to come. We don't know exactly what that means, but we should note that in recent days, there was also a U.S. strike carried out in Syria against the Islamic State there after there were Americans that were killed in a terrorist incident there.
What is the Nigerian government saying about these latest U.S. airstrikes?
Well, they're saying that this occurred in coordination with the Nigerian government, that the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, had a phone call, according to the Nigerian foreign minister, with their president, in which their president gave the U.S. the go-ahead for these strikes to be carried out. So they are portraying this as something that, they gave the sign-off on ahead of time. But we should also note that, as I said, President Trump has been focused on the plight of Christians in Nigeria. He has agreed with many Republicans in the United States that they are the ones who are being primarily targeted by ISIS as this violence in northwest Nigeria has been going on for more than a decade now. But that's where the Nigerians don't actually agree. They don't say that this is an issue that is only affecting Christians in the country. They say that these terrorist incidents that have occurred have also killed Muslims in the country. This is not just about Christians who are being killed.